What's up, everybody? This is Pike.
This is Danny.
And this is Dual Vibes.
So anyways, guys, this is episode number 23 of the podcast, guys. Hot take number 2. Oh, my gosh. The last one ran it up.
It did.
What'd you think about that Air Force episode?
The Air Force?
Apparently, we didn't talk to the mics.
Yeah, we could work on our quality, I guess, in the mic standpoint. But I thought it was pretty good after I listened to it again. I was like, this guy might just be a hater.
Well, hey, you guys, just showing love and support on the videos. We appreciate it. All the comments. We take the negatives as positive. We take the positives as positives. You get what I'm saying? Just always staying out here, getting active. So we're going to hop right into this one. So 2 weeks ago, we did a hot take on not really dating, but more like small talk.
Small talk and how it related to dating, your everyday life, and all that. So
yeah, just all of it.
It was a good one.
But now we're strictly going to be doing dating, which ties straight into the quote of the day, which is OTTNO by Dual Vibes. I'm sure you guys can already guess what this one is. On to the next one. Okay? You only get so many chances.
Before you're on to the next one.
Before we go on to the next one. So don't be a red flag. Be a green flag. You guys, I'm simulating a typewriter, by the way.
I have no idea what's going on.
I'm simulating a typewriter because you can only type so much, and then you got to click, and then it goes down, and then you got to click, and it goes down. Yeah.
On to the next one. On to the next line of that typewriter. Typewriter? Typewriter. Sorry. Go ahead.
Is dating chopped or is Pike chopped? All right, so anyways, guys, hot take number 2.
Stop spilling your water. Oh, my God.
Low key, Pike was hyping me up last hot take that I was doing and saying I was giving great advice. So I'm ready to give that Danny Hammy good advice on this episode, okay? Mike is behind the camera. He's going to go ahead and control the PowerPoint. So let's read this slide right here. Dual Vibes. Hot take 2. Is dating chopped? Go ahead.
Is dating chopped?
Bah. Now, with this being said, I'm going to read the 5 facts, kind of like how we did last time. We used ChatGPT to kind of give us 5 facts on the modern dating. And I'm going to read the topic, the header, and then Pike's going to read the subheading on his phone. So, The Chill Olympics are real. Pike, what does that kind of mean from a ChatGPT standpoint?
So Chat believes, the Chill Olympics is something that's going on right now. It's everyone's competing to see who cares less. As admitting you like someone first is considered an error, like playing your ace at the wrong time. So I think this is I don't think Chat really broke it down enough.
So I can kind of break it down, right?
Go ahead.
So being chill, right? Not showing those feelings, right? Mm-hmm. Some people think, I'm going to stay pushed away because eventually that one person is going to come to me and it's going to show that I don't really care. I got other options, right? I've heard that a lot. I got other options. Cool if you have other options because I'm on to the next one.
OTTNO.
Anyways, so I kind of think people try to play the chill vibe. Mm-hmm. And so, yeah. If this doesn't work out, it's not really going to affect me.
Yeah.
But they're waiting for that first person to break and kind of just show that they really care. I think that's kind of what it goes.
Yes, yeah, I agree. The Chill Olympics, you look online outside of dating and the chill, people will take videos of someone. I seen a video of a kid playing dodgeball or something in high school, and they were making fun of him because he was sitting there with his hands in his pockets, just kind of moving back and forth. He didn't want to show too much interest in it because nonchalantly playing and not really caring, and then he just kind of strolled off like he was tough shit. So people think the Chill Olympics, if you're so chill, you're a good vibe, you're cool. You're too cool.
No, I'm not even. You kind of, but I'm saying in when you're in that talking stage.
Yeah. Well,
same concept. But you're talking about dodgeball.
Well, yeah, because he thinks he's cool because he's so chill. He didn't move like that. He's just
yeah. See, that's me. See, I'm in there. I'm getting active. I'm like
a relationship. So kind of the relationship. This girl's all hyping it up, and you're just yeah, that's cool. Oh, yeah, no, we got plans. All right, yeah, maybe I can make them. Instead of being hell yeah, I want to go on that plan with you. They think the chill vibe is better, which I really don't think is going to work all the time. Some people want that extra. They want to be a little extra.
I've heard that. Oh, you're a little too clingy from the get-go.
Yeah.
Well, when the fuck can I start being clingy, buddy? Mm-hmm. right? And I don't do all that, right? So look, we talking for a little bit. We're gonna kick it as friends. But when it starts getting a couple weeks in, like a month in, 2 months in, right? We got to start. Not like that. Not like that. Talking like we're connected.
Connected, yeah. Same vibe coming off. Not one's trying to be cooler because you think that's a vibe. Like no, just
it's been 2 months.
Be yourself.
I'm still kind of just trying to eye this out. Cool. Well, can you show some affection because I'm already on to the next one, buddy. You're in last place.
Facts.
So I would say this one is kind of true about modern dating, especially with the girls I've talked to, because I've been on the other side where I'm kind of just, yeah, I don't really care about this one because I got another one that's coming over tomorrow. Check the calendar. I should not have said that on camera.
I agree though. I agree. I think the chill Olympics that's what they're calling it. I think it's just kind of dumb. I think just be yourself with it. I'm not gonna act more relaxed, more laid back, just because I want this person to think I'm too cool to show emotion.
You know me, bro. Like I'm coming straight Danny Hammy off the get go, right?
Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen you really play any part in the chill Olympics.
No, I'm getting active all the time because honestly, I'll be on the first date, dude. I remember I did this one time because I really don't care.
That's a good way to be.
There's 4 billion fish in the sea. All right. So guess what? I'm gonna reenact first date what I did one time. Okay. The girl never came back, but that's okay because she probably thought I was a psycho.
Maybe you should have tried to chill Olympics.
You know what? I did this. Ready? Right. Just got off the gym. Right. We were FaceTiming, whatever, blah blah blah, and I'm just like, yeah, got this gnarly fucking pump. Fucking taking my fucking shit off, and I was just like, dude, I feel so fucking good right now. My bad. I didn't. I kind of forgot. Certain things are happening right now. Did not mean to scream like that. My bad, guys. Take the headphones out for that part.
Oh my god.
Yeah, my bad, Pike. I kind of forgot. I kind of forgot.
Yeah. So that's
going on to the next one.
Not chill.
I don't think chill Olympics. I think you just need to go out, be yourself. And honestly, from the get go, if they're not feeling your vibe, go on to the next one. Just like the quote of the day is. Next one. Okay. I gotta make sure I speak into my mic for you. Ghosting is a feature, not a bug. What kind of explain more of that? Because I don't really know what that means.
So ChatGPT wants to break it down for us.
I love ghosting.
It says, instead of awkward conversation or clear communication, people just vanish because in modern dating, avoidance is often mistaken for emotional intelligence.
Emotional intelligence?
Yeah.
It kind of is because I'm not going to cap. When I ghost, they don't come back. So they kind of just know from the get-go I'm not feeling them.
Well, yeah, but ghosting is a feature, not a bug. I don't know.
Like it's a feature of modern dating.
Yeah, I guess it is. I think it's something that definitely happens now, for sure.
100%.
I don't know if... I vanished. You know what I'm saying? A little vanishing myself. So I can't really talk bad about this one because I've done it.
Now
But communication, I'm definitely there for the communication.
Yeah.
I definitely give that communication, but once I give it, I'm not trying to keep coming back on we just talked about this. I'm vanish and I slowly just fade out.
Oh, it's like that video where it's
just gone.
Wait, what's the freaking video? What's the
I know
sound?
what you're talking about.
There's a sound,
yeah.
and it just goes,
and it just fades out.
Just gone.
We gotta look at it. Well, we'll see. But I think a ghost
preach. It's preach. That's what it is. Party next. Yeah, it's preach.
Well, yes.
Now, ghosting. Okay, so I've never done it while actually trying to date someone.
No,
but I have done it. Just
wait. They're saying if you're trying to date someone, ghost them because it shows intelligence. Is that what it is?
I think chat's low key him.
He's this is a chat is GPT. Dude's
he's him, bro.
He's a player.
Mm-hmm.
He's a player. He's saying vanish.
So yeah, I
might make him chase you.
Yeah, facts. And sometimes people ghost to have them chased to see if that's a real thing, but not me, right? So if a girl ghosts me, yeah, I might send a couple more texts, but you know what? It's on to the next one after that. Now, I've done it a couple times, so I definitely think it's a feature of modern dating, but I've personally never done it while trying to talk and date someone.
Yeah.
But I have done it just, on to the next one.
I think that's okay. Great way to throw that in there. On to the next one. I mean, I'm not gonna use this as like a dating technique. I would use it as a give the clear communication, and then I might vanish if they're just not getting the point. Like, I'm not gonna keep wasting my time with that. Like, come on.
Especially if they know, like, the vibe. You know what I'm saying?
Yes. You're trying to,
If they know the vibe and they kind of get attached and you're kind of like, oh, guy, you're not looking for that right now.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't keep going back. I'd just vanish. You're digging for gold in a pile of shit, buddy.
Yep, there it is. Don't look for the gold in a pile of shit. Just look for the gold and gold after the rainbow.
Right, fucking leprechaun.
All right, so ghosting feature, 100% agree with that one. What do you?
I agree. It is something that goes on, and I think dating's fucking chopped nowadays.
So chopped, bro. So next one, Mike. Feelings. We don't do that here. Okay. I think we understand this one.
So chat wants to break it down and says, showing genuine interest too early is like dropping a horror movie jump scare. Vulnerability is often met with confusion or fear until it is mutually scheduled.
So that's basically saying, like, if you show feelings like the first day that you're talking, already, not really a red flag, but kind of like you ain't got no other options, so, like, this is the one, but how do you know that's really the one, you know what I'm saying?
I agree. I think feelings, I mean, they're definitely important to show, but if you're dropping those things on the first date, like, you're definitely going to be my wife one day. I see a huge future with you. I want to have kids, marriage. That, it's going to scare somebody.
I think even saying you like them after the first date is kind of a red flag.
Yeah, no. I mean, the most you can probably say in like the first date is just like, hey, like I had a great time. Let's do this again.
Love your vibe.
Back
like,
up.
Awesome time.
After that, see where it goes. Don't jump down her throat and get on one knee.
Yeah. I've done it a couple of times.
I mean, jump down her throat.
Yeah. I mean,
just don't get on one knee.
Right.
Yeah. Vanish.
I don't know what just happened. I had an aneurysm. So I think feelings from the get-go, that needs to come a little bit more down the road, a couple dates. Mm-hmm. You just need to be very precise with your words, because in my dating experience, I have met those feelings way too fast, and I've expressed that. And then I've always noticed the girls pull away because they're like, whoa, this guy's psychopath.
Well, it comes off as like, another word for it is like love bombing, where you like instantly like throw it at them, and you might be thinking like, oh, they're going to know how I feel about them. They're not going nowhere. You're not going anywhere, but it can be just too much. It can be too much for one person to take, I think.
Especially if they're exploring their options, right?
Yeah,
it's kinda
exactly.
Like,
if you found this date on Tinder, I promise you there's more dates lined up, and you might just be a free meal, so do not tell them you love them.
It's like Family Feud. The girls playing Family Feud, they're like, which one is number one?
Yeah.
And you're like, Danny. And it's,
I love you.
number 10.
Yeah, you're date number 4 of the night. Like, you gotta relax, because everyone else is doing that same thing.
The only date that really matters if you're with a Tinder girl is the latest one. Would you agree with that one?
Yeah, because you're probably the last one.
Exactly.
And if you're the last one, unless you royally fuck up, you might.
What is that one quote that we always say? First is the shittiest, last is the best, because they save the best for last.
I love saying that. I wake up and tell myself that every morning.
I don't think anyone's ever said those words together.
That is not one of the dual vibes topics right there, but, it is true, though.
Yeah.
They saved the best for last. They probably lined it up. Because if you're number 5, right, but number 4 steals the show, number 5 might not happen. But at least if you're number 5, you just got to play it cool. Because at that point, you're their last option.
Facts.
Good to go.
So
Green
feelings, we don't do that here. Just don't show feelings too early in the relationship.
Don't
I think
be
that's
love
kind of
bombing.
what chat's saying.
Yeah.
And then just take it slow. People just
Feel the vibe.
Yeah, people need to take it more slow these
Yeah.
days. It's just too damn fast.
Yeah. Feel the vibe. Mutually scheduled is what it said. So basically, just feel the vibe. When they're just like, hey, like I had a great time. Like, yeah, me too. Let's go on another date, blah, blah, blah. And then when there's like, hey, I really like hanging out with you. Be like, yeah, I like your vibe too. Feel the vibe. Feel the vibe.
Guys, I'm actually talking to this girl right now. Everybody that watches podcast, they'd be really proud of Danny Hammy, right? Because Danny Hammy isn't really the dating guy. But is Danny Hammy really not the dating guy, or is Danny Hammy just waiting for the right one? I think Danny Hammy's waiting for the right one. And I think Danny Hammy might have found the right one because we took it slow, right? We didn't show too
This is crazy right now on this Go ahead.
Yeah, we didn't really show too many feelings at first, right? It was kind of, kind of.
It was mutual.
No.
You guys had a mutual interest when it started, for the most part, right?
Yeah, but then the other one had some red flags. And I kind of had to see it through, but then the other one started getting too attached, and then I said, break it off. And then some stuff happened. And I did some stuff, and then she did it. And then all of a sudden, the feelings just, whoa.
It's back.
It's like, damn, magic, man.
So, yeah, you just got to feel it out.
I was wondering why they called me Magic Danny.
Who calls you that?
No one. Okay, so anyways.
Y'all go ahead and spam Magic Danny under this.
Yeah, don't take it too fast. Just take it slow, feel the vibe like Pike was saying, and listen to ChatGPT. All right, let's go to number 4. It's a game of social media check. I love this one. This one's going to be nice. Go ahead, Pike.
All right. Let's see what chat had to say real fast. So it says, you're not dating unless you've watched their stories, liked a photo from 7 weeks ago, and crafted the perfect meme response without ever actually calling.
That's facts. How many times have I walked up to you and said, bro, what do I slide up on this story?
Yeah, absolutely.
When I get a follow, I'll be like, oh, I'm in there.
Yeah,
that happened a couple months ago.
It happened a couple months ago. That exact thing happened, and then they also liked the old picture that you posted.
Yes.
And that's what kind of set it up. The follow, but also the old picture, because that means they were scrolling on your timeline, like your feed. So,
but then low key, I kind of slid up waiting for that story. This is a reason I deleted social media, because honestly, it's all a freaking joke when it comes to this crap.
For sure.
And I was like, blah blah blah, and she said, "Oh, heard you DJ. When you gonna get me back there on stage?"
That's all it was. It was for
clout. Get out.
Yeah, you're not coming to the Tampa social with us.
American Social.
American Social.
Read it.
OTTNO.
What does that stand for?
On to the next one.
There you go.
On to the next story. Swipe up.
Yo.
Ain't got time for that, because they're not going to ask him when he's getting them backstage. They're going to be like, hey, I love your DJing. That's it.
Facts.
How much is cover? I'm going to come watch you.
Yeah, so
have that answer.
That's W advice right there by Keith Pike. Now, with that being said, I deleted social media, and this girl that I'm talking to right now, she also did it.
Yeah?
And she saw me do it, and she said, I'm going to do it too.
Social media is the killer of relationships, and it has nothing to do with, I don't think, loyalty. It just adds so much stuff that's not needed. Outside of this podcast and like our Instagram, TikTok, and stuff like that, I'm low-key like right on the verge of just like deleting everything too. I'm not going to lie, because it's just pointless.
It really
It's a
is.
waste of time. Like, I'm not going to say you can't scroll through TikTok and stuff, but everything else that comes from like social media, seeing how other people live their life and stuff like that, it's all fake. People like living in like riches and like they're all happy. Oh, I love my life. But behind closed doors, it's not that.
Just for the following, bro.
Yeah, it's just a fake persona.
So you know what? That's why it's okay to just live a basic life, guys.
Yeah, as long as you're happy.
Yeah, just make your money, be stable, get what you want.
Yeah.
Travel and just live on. So I think personally, like, this one right here might be a little keeper. Because you know what? Social media. Ooh, what if I download the social media and see if she's been on it?
Okay.
Loki might do that right now. Ooh.
We're not going to do that right now.
Well, not right now, but like later tonight.
Yeah, maybe.
Loki, I'm going to do it.
Just to see.
Yeah, that'd be dope.
I feel like that person isn't doing that, though.
No.
So
I don't think they'd be enough.
Yeah. Can't say that word on here. Because if she was enough,
on to the next one. And hey, it's double strike right now for that one. Watching. Third one, you out. Just know I'm always watching. I'm like Batman in the night, right? But it's not just at night. It's at daytime, right? It's at nighttime. It's dawn. Dusk.
what are we talking about?
I don't know.
So for number 4.
I'm clip farming.
So for number 4, it says, the game social media. If you base your relationship off of something like this, I just feel like it is destined for failure, because right after you get in that relationship, it might be good, but like that person might just go do it to someone else and they're going to vibe off of that too. I don't know. I think social media is the absolute death of relationships and stuff. So
Social media is the killer of romance, right? They got shirts on TikTok for that. I think personally, if you want to put out this persona, you can do it every once in a while, but it's like, bro, if it's like every day, every week, you're posting everything that you guys are doing, bro, like it does not matter. Just keep it private.
Yeah.
Because
live in the moment.
Who needs to know about it?
Yeah.
Right?
Who are you living it for? Yourself or your relationship, or for everyone else to see you thinking that you're happy?
Dude, like we kick it all the time. Nobody knows what Danny's doing. They only know what Danny's doing on the podcast every Thursday.
And every now on TikTok.
And then the videos that we post, the other videos, like they don't know where Danny's doing.
Yeah. That's keeping your private life private and our podcast social media life directly towards that, almost like a business style. You keep work at work, you keep personal at the door.
It's like a mystery. Oh, what's Danny and Pike up to tonight? Oh, they didn't post. Dang it.
Are they live? No? Dang it.
Oh, my God. On to the next one.
We get asked that all the time as well.
Number 5. Oh, man. This is Danny's life for a while. Everyone's got a roster, but no one's really playing. What does that mean, Pike, from ChatGPT standpoint?
Chat has a lot to say. So most people are talking to someone or kind of seeing someone, but not committing, just in case someone cooler swipes right tomorrow.
That's a great way to put it, because I just went through this, right? We saw that person, right? Remember that?
Yes.
So, just, nope, you're the only guy. Nope, you're the only one. Oh, dude, you think I'm freaking blind? Buddy,
Yeah, no.
I saw you right from the get-go.
Yeah, and again, the same concept we just talked about a second ago. They got 5 dates lined up. You think you're the only one? Come on. If you found someone on one of those websites, I guarantee their phone is blowing up with a lot of different requests. So
That's why, like, I low-key just, like, was like, all right, might work. Did not work. Sorry about that. And I went back. Just kidding. That's not how that happened. Just a bunch of stuff.
That's not how that happened.
Just a bunch of stuff happened, and we got it all sorted out, though.
That's
now, the roster thing, you just see people with social media, bro. Snap scores high, Instagram, a lot of followers. Bro, there's always someone trying to get in that DM.
They're just waiting. They're waiting their turn. Whether you're in a relationship or not, if you want to say your girlfriend or whatever is loyal and all her friends, or vice versa, if your boyfriend is loyal and all his girlfriends are just like really nice and friendly, like that's fine. But I guarantee they're waiting their turn, and I can't preach that enough. They're waiting their turn.
Facts. So to add a little bit more, this one kind of ties into everything that we talked about, right? Mike, can you go back to number 1, please? Okay, so the roster, the Chill Olympics, right? If you come out too strong or not strong enough, there might be someone else on that roster that, is better in certain ways, right?
Yeah.
Would you agree?
Yeah.
2?
Fits that match.
Ghosting, right? Once again, you come in too hot or heavy or not enough,
They vanish.
bang, and that falls into the roster. That's why you got to be careful. You're like, would you agree?
Yeah, you want to play a part in that roster, you need to make sure you're playing the right parts at the right time, or you're going to get ghosted and you're not going to be on that person's roster and you're not going to have one yourself.
Facts. 3. What's this one? 3. Roster.
Feelings?
Roster.
We don't do that here.
Okay.
Because a roster is legit meant you don't have feelings for these people outside of doing certain things with them. They're not long-term. That's not a real feeling. So
then, bang, right? You showed too much feelings in the get-go. That person's got the roster, not really looking for that. You just screwed yourself over because you fell for something, and really you're just going to get hurt in the end because you went too fast and you showed too much emotion to begin with. Bang.
I'm a foe. Man, it's a game of social media chicken because everyone has access to it. As long as you're showing some type of interaction with someone online, they're going to know you have interest. And it's just a game of chicken waiting for them to reply back by liking a picture.
Yep.
You're part of the roster.
So let's talk about social media real quick, right, with the roster, right? You think a girl posts something on social media and goes, I am waiting for certain people to like this, to see this? 100%. 100%.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Especially certain photos.
Because I know if I was single and I'm posting stuff, I'm obviously
I'm checking the likes.
Yeah.
Low
I'm looking
key.
to see who's liking or who's seeing it. Because most of the time, the same people are on those likes and stuff for a reason. They're wanting to be known. Liking 7 pictures, liking a picture from 7 weeks ago. They want to be known. They want to be seen for a reason. Guarantee you get single after that, then people are going to be on those likes and maybe even swiping up on them.
Facts. So, Mike, let's go back to number 5. everything that we talked about with modern dating ties into the roster, right? You never know who else is on that person's phone. That's why you got to tie everything that we talked about today and just play it out.
That's it.
Take it slow, vibe out.
Don't get too attached too fast.
Ghost if you want. Expect to be ghosted.
Yeah.
It's all part of modern dating.
Got to. You got to play it. You got to play the
Anything else
game.
you would like to add to modern dating? Like what's the biggest piece of advice you'd give to someone on modern dating besides everything that we talked about?
Honestly, kind of like I would say like the don't date thing, honestly, because it's like very hard to date because of how much is going on. But if you are dating and you're up for it, just make sure you're willing to grow with someone. It's going to take time, especially in today's generation and stuff like that. It's going to take time to actually get fully attached, fully trust, and build something where like a marriage isn't going to be a divorce in a couple of years. Divorce rates are the highest ever, and there's a reason for it.
Perfectly said. Now, my stance on this. Guys, I did a lot of wrong, okay? In getting with, just interacting with the other gender, okay? But you know what I've learned? That you have to be 100% down, 100% ready, 100% mental clarity, physically happy. Just you got everything going on in your life to finally settle down, okay? If you're 98% there, that might not be enough to make something work. Seriously.
That 2%. Yeah, no, 2%. Yes, I agree. I fully agree.
Seriously, dude.
I agree.
If you're mentally, you're wealthy, but you look at yourself in the mirror and you're not physically attracted to yourself, dude, that's going to mess with your head because when you get in a relationship, most people tend to pull away from that physical aspect, like gym, just staying active all the time, right? Not me. I don't let that affect me, but that's why you got to match, right? That's what Tinder is, right? You match. But you can't always trust Tinder, social media. But you want to make sure, take it slow and make sure all the dots connect and they match together. Because when you find that perfect match, it's like a freaking flower on the first day of the spring.
But I think compromise is a real thing in relationships. I don't think anything's going to be perfect, so compromise is a real thing. It has to be open communication. I'm not saying relationships aren't possible and all of that. I'm just saying it just takes your time and grow with someone before you get fully attached.
And like another thing, dude. Like another thing. And I'm going to be so 100% honest right here, dude. There's always going to be a better looking girl. There's always going to be a better looking guy. There's always going to be everything. I mean, Nick said it first. Actually, wait, no, that was off podcast. He said that. But anyways, there's always going to be someone that is way better than you.
In certain aspects.
Yep. But if that one person oversees all that and you can actually tell and you feel it in your gut, go for it, brother.
Agreed. Yeah, I agree 100%. Someone's going to offer you more than that next person, but it just depends. I mean, I agree.
But that also comes with the point in maturity in that person, the other gender's life that you're seeing. Does it matter that person has more money? Does it matter that person's a little bit bigger than you? Exactly. Does it really matter?
Right.
Because at the end of the day, one day, if you want to have kids or live a life, grow a life, you're going to be waking up to that person. So is that person that you're giving up this for really going to do all that for you? And then when you do that with that certain someone, just anything is cheating nowadays. Liking a photo, commenting.
Yeah, everything has
a sentimental meaning in the mind.
Yeah.
And when you like a photo.
When you like a photo, when you post a photo.
Think about what that other person's thinking.
Yes.
That's when it all starts happening. Oh, I'm going to DM. I'm going to DM them because they liked my photo. Just got to let it go. Delete social media.
Besides us on Dual Vibes.
Well, yeah. I mean, besides if you're actually trying to create content.
Yeah.
I don't have Snapchat, Instagram, right? So you guys are more on it than I do. So you guys have the Snapchat and stuff now. I still have TikTok, but honestly, TikTok's not terrible. I feel like it's the worst for your mental. Because
you can get lost in it.
It reads your mind sometimes, and you'll see sad Juice WRLD videos. Oh yeah, dude, so bad. Mm-hmm. I haven't went down that hole in a long time though. So.
But it does pop up.
Oh yeah, 100%.
But that's everything. I mean, I had to say it is honestly find your person, and if it's not your person, you'll find out pretty fast. Work on things if you can, and if you can't work on them, and you just feel it's not working, it's as we said, it's on to the next one.
I think it's a lot. It's a lot harder nowadays.
It is.
From when my mom and dad tell me how they met, they got a phone call once a night.
Yep.
Now it's just 25/8.
Yep.
All day you got to text this guy. You got to text this guy all day. Otherwise, it's what are they doing? Yeah, no. You got to establish that real quick. Which barriers, like he was talking about. With that being said, guys, thank you so much for 4K subs. All right,
4K.
crazy. We say it all the time. We appreciate all the love and support. Negative is positive. Positive is positive, right?
That's what it is. It's all love.
Follow the socials. I don't have this. Do you still have that?
Yeah, I still have this, but for the most part, just follow our Dual Vibes accounts because that's what we're going to be using and active on. So
yeah, Dual
check
Vibes
those things out.
Entertainment on Instagram, on
Yep.
TikTok.
Yep.
So thank you guys for tuning in to Hot Take number 2 on modern dating. Let us know what you guys think down in the comments, please. Come on, let's get some feedback back in the comments.
Yeah,
All
we'd
right?
love to see it because we've gotten some in the past, regardless. Hate or love. We love it all.
With that being said, if you don't find the right one and they don't match your criteria, it is on to the
Next one.
This is Danny.
This is Pike.
And this is Dual Vibes.